What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy with JMed's Brick Clicks. I got my year-end 2024 list of accomplishments that I wanted to do this year, and a little bit of a 2025 things I want to accomplish in the Lego room, on the Lego channel, in the future. So we're going to do a quick list and see if I've accomplished some of these things, how close I got or not, and give you some things for future 2025 to look at or maybe to expect on the channel. So let's get started. All right, so instead of me just being on the film, I figured I'd just read to you as I scrolled through some custom builds and just some random sets as we go. So my goal was 4,400 subscribers. I'm going to be about 4,160 or so. So a little bit off, but still I'm happy with it. So the 2025 goal, I'm going to say 5,200. That's just a little over 1,000. I think that's obtainable. Top 1,200 on Brickset. So the Lego site Brickset, where you can log all the sets that you have, and it just ranks you based on your total number of sets. That can be minifigures count as a set, and a lot of things can count towards that goal. So top 1,200. As we speak today, I think I'm at 1,201. Today is the 30th of December, so I still got a day. There might be something come in the mail. I might get right under that. I might be like 1,199 or 1,198 by New Year's Day. Hopefully by New Year's Eve, since the mail's not going to run. So we might reach that goal at the very last second. All right, one of the things that I wanted to buy, as I show you some castle stuff, was the yellow castle from 1978. I didn't get around to it, like one of the original castle sets. It's not that it's too expensive. I think it's like $350-ish. So for reference, it's actually cheaper than this Lego castle set, the Lion Knights castle, probably by 50 bucks. So it's just really a procrastination thing, and with Lego coming out with some cool sets, just money allotment, trying to go to the right place. Did you guys ever pick this up? I think it's in the VIP Lego Insiders thing. I don't know what it was, 2,000, 2,100, 2,400 points. It's a magnet that comes on a stand. But yeah, that's why we're going over the castle stuff, because I still didn't buy the yellow castle, so it's on the list for 2025 as well. One of the other things that I wanted to build was a custom log cabin, and while I didn't build it, I did get a lot of the parts ready for the build. So I'm going to bring you down here in the Rubbermaid containers, and we started messing with it to try to figure out corners. So using those pieces, that's how we're going to do it. Still messing with trying to get some weird, just odd shaped windows and stuff, just to make it have a little dynamic look to it. Got our windows. Gotta have a ton of these to be able to build on, and then I've got several hundred of those for the logs to make it work. So we've got the pieces, now we just need the time to build it. Two custom build projects that I wanted to get done in 2024. Yes, 2024. I did get done, this being one of them. Now, we've got original Lego sets. Well, we got 5 of them in this. And I wanted to just make the landscape to fit in a shelf display. So like a diorama. We've got our waterfall in the back. We've got islanders all around. We got some pirates. We got the super expensive islander with that mask. Would you believe that guy cost $25 on the open market? Just because of a mask, really. But yeah, really happy with this build. Got our the kings in his little hut up here. Use the Mario clouds for a backdrop, which works really well rather than just having white in the background or like that, which I really I would do that, but I've built right up to the edge, so I can't really even fit plates in there. So, yeah, I'm really happy with it. What do you think about this? Now, the other custom build, I've got to come down, is my local county courthouse, which is Iron County in Missouri. There's 4 Iron counties across the U.S. This is the one in Iron County, Missouri. Custom build, pretty much spot on. It's kind of, I don't want to say micro scale, but it's smaller than minifig scale because, yeah, we're just using those windows. But 3,700, best guess on the piece count. The tile roof is one of the best things I've ever done to make it look real using the ingot pieces. So if you guys want to steal this idea, feel free. Works really well. There's the front. Got all the bushes around it. Same thing I did with the black or the background using the blue and the clouds. And yeah, I'm really happy with the shelf display. What do you think? Okay, as we look over the Lego room, it's hard to gauge how many pieces is here. So we got stuff on the wall, we got stuff over there. Total in this room, as we speak on New Year's Eve, there's roughly 550,000 pieces. And I know it may seem odd. It's like, man, you think you'd have a lot more. Because we've got sets over here we don't have built yet. I mean, that thing there's like 6,000 or 7,000 pieces. The Coliseum that holds my trees, that's a 9,000 piece set. But yeah, there's only 550,000 pieces. So my goal for 2025, we'll add another 50,000. I think that's very obtainable. Who knows? But yeah, 600,000 for a goal. I think that's realistic. What do you guys think? So when a Lego set, you know, a decent one, say $100 set, you're looking at 1,000, 1,500 parts. It can take a while, but when you go to the Pick-a-Brick wall at the Lego store, you can knock some of those numbers out if you buy a lot of small pieces. So it just depends on whatever future builds I need pieces for. We'll get to that 600,000, but it gives me something to challenge myself to get. Okay, some of the next couple things for 2025, because I think I've went over all the 2024 goals. I want to build a grain elevator. So we're talking like a 8-story building. It'll probably go right here. Might have to move some stuff around. We might put it over here. Grain elevators, it's a Midwest thing where you just have this huge 6 to 10-story building in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere, Kansas or Nebraska or Missouri, Oklahoma, Iowa, where right near the train tracks, where the grain would all be brought in on trucks, put in the grain elevator, and then loaded onto the train, because they're always near train tracks. So the good thing is red bricks are always abundant on the Lego Pick-a-Brick wall in the Lego store, which are way cheaper to buy a box of those than if you were to buy them on Bricklink or the Lego website. A box might cost you $80, $90 if you bought them piece by piece on the Lego website, as opposed to $17 or $18 after tax in the Lego store just filling up a box. And when I say filling up a box like this of just red pieces, pretty much solidly full. These are 1x8s. But yeah, it's like 18 bucks, something like this. Each one of these pieces is like 20 cents if you buy them individually. So, you know, I don't know, a box like this, you're talking 40 to 50 bucks, maybe more, depending on the right piece. If you guys want to check me on that, hey, feel free. I'd love to see a comment to say, oh, well, count how many's there based on the glare. Let's see how deep they are. But yeah, way cheaper. So it's a realistic thing to do that, and that's the cheapest way to do it. I want to do more Clinton Fireball videos. I have to include that. It's been a great little theme going, and we might make a little playlist of just the Clint and Fireball videos on what is Fireball hauling today. Alright, now this has become a problem, so I think I'm going to change this. If you don't see it, you will in 2 seconds. We have a problem with the brick bank. The problem is we have yellowing on the brick bank, and we have uneven yellowing on the brick bank. We have pieces that are white, pieces that are beige, and pieces that are off-white. That all should be white. For some reason, we have uneven yellowing. So, I think we're going to buy the pieces. If I don't, I know I have most of these already, but that's starting to bother me because for some reason this is the only set, because this one here is older and it's still white. This one yellowed. I don't know why. So we're going to change it and piece out all the pieces that we need. And then I'll probably just use these yellowed pieces just for interior support for some other project. Another goal for 2025 is to finish basically what's my masterpiece in Lego at this point in my Lego building journey. This cathedral, which is 90-ish% done. Still got to finish the steeple. I still have to build some roof around that. Hex or octagonal top. Yeah, that pushes together, so that's why it doesn't look right now. But yeah, doing an angled point rounded roof, that was a challenge. That was a challenge. The front of it, that was a challenge in itself. But yeah, it's one of the hardest builds I've ever done. I'll be glad to have it done here sometime in January. I showed you a few tractors and stuff in other videos. Something like that, like my little 1025R, or maybe the Kubota tractor. I made PDF instructions on the rebrickable.com website. They're free, so if you guys want to download certain ones, I've only got maybe 10 or so instructions. I think I've got my John Deere Gator on there, but I'll add more. That's one thing I want to do in the future is maybe add a few more. Maybe even add some that cost a couple dollars, $1 or $2 for something, for some of these other more complex builds once I get better at using the program. So yeah, check out the rebrickable.com website. I think there's a link in the description to at least get you there, or maybe even to my PDF instructions page. Alright, last goal for the year, St. Louis Brick Convention. It's in, I think, the first week of August. So, went in 2023. I've never displayed, but yeah, I think we're going to display. So, it'll be in St. Louis. I'll bring this. I got the instructions off reBrickable and then remodeled the half the thing, redid the arch, added the river, added the river boat, rearranged some of the buildings. So yeah, hopefully we'll make it there and display. So if you're going in St. Louis in August, we'll see you there. So with that, I'll say thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another video. Hopefully we'll get some more content out in 2025.